Hi folks, Rory here and welcome to another collectible hunting in Burton-on-Trent video. First stop is Star Foundation, so let's go see what they've got. Hi folks, so I'm back at my house and I'm going to quickly review the wonderful treats that I found. If you were paying attention on the little video that would have just gone to here, on the first stop I picked up loads of cool stuff at Star Foundation. One is Amazing Spider-Man Volume 1 Back to Basics, the UK edition, which is why the spine's like that, by Nick Spencer, collects issues 1 to 5. Oh, and it's got the free comic book one day, and didn't know that. That's something that I haven't actually got in any other format, so that's cool. I have got the American version of this, which just collects issues 1 to 5, so that's a nice little bonus that it's got the extra issue in. That was £2. £2! These next two things were 50p each, so I picked them up. One is Avengers Assemble issue 32. This is one of the UK reprints where they have 3 issues inside, and this collects parts 2, 3 and 4 of The Escape, which is when Janet Van Dyne comes back from the supposed dead. Spoiler alert, she wasn't dead at all, she was just very tiny. And that's where the Quantumania plot comes from as well, which is pretty cool. So, the other one I got, which was also 50p, was this Mighty World of Marvel Black Panther issue 19, which also contains the Champions, the Black Widow, and Doctor Strange. Let's have a quick flick through, and okay. So the Black Panther story is the John Romita Jr. stuff from the Marvel Night. I don't know why I said I don't even know who's watching this. But yeah, John Romita Jr. is Black Panther, and here, some really cool stuff, bits that I haven't read before. The Champions I've read bits and bobs of, so that's pretty cool, and that was also 50p, so we're on £3 so far. Now this next thing was £1 and is sealed, and it is the limited edition version of The Fifth Element, which is one of my favourite films, but I didn't actually get this for me because it turns out it's also one of my wife's favourite films, and she was a bit gutted when we went to introduce children to this wonderful movie a few months back and discovered it wasn't on any of the streaming services that we subscribe to. So now, haha, beautiful limited edition. As I say, you can still see the cellophane on it. It's still nice and sealed and was only £1. Brilliant. The next thing was, I think, 150. I'm not sure, but it's Red Dwarf Just the Shows Volume 2, which is series 5, 6, 7 and 8. And this is also sealed, which, yeah, brilliant. So I have got it already somewhere, however my copy has got like problems with the disc playing, so nice, couldn't not get it. And the last thing I got, I'm quite chuffed with. Well, if you saw the video when I went to Ashby de la Zouche, I picked up a bunch of the Dune books, and Dune is one of the franchises that I really loved years ago, and so I wanted to collect the books again. I think on one of these videos I picked up the Dune film that was also from Star Foundation in Burton, thinking about it, and what I got today for 150 again was Children of Dune, which is the series from 2002, which I'm very, very chuffed with. And yeah, 3 discs of wonderful Dune-ness. But yeah, I know obviously there's like a lot of hype around the new movies of them, but I really loved the classic ones, so I'm really looking forward to watching this at some point because I've not watched it before. Right, so then anyway, on my little video there was a little thing where it said Stop 2 Bargain Buys Horning Glow. That's I've been going in that shop for years. They do all manner of stuff. It looks like it's just like a bargain sweet and drink shop, which is how it started. And I went in a few years ago and they'd got HMV t-shirts in there, mainly comic book related ones. So I've had Deadpool shirts, I've had a Venom hoodie from there and loads of stuff. But the guy who has it basically gets whatever he could, buys lots of stuff in bulk, gets whatever he can get his hands on. One of the things he regularly gets is comics and books. And I've had volumes 1 and 2 of Howard the Duck from there. I've had some other bits and pieces in the past. But anyway, he got a clearance pile of graphic novels, and this is sealed, which I rarely see graphic novels sealed anyway. But this is Ultimate Galactus Book 1, Ultimate Nightmare. I refer to it as that because that's what it says on the spine. Yeah, it's sealed. I never see sealed graphic novels. It's confused me ever so slightly. But this was only a couple of quid, which is brilliant. I'm a big fan of the Ultimate X-Men series, well, up until they rebooted it. So from issue 1 all the way up to Ultimatum, that's the era that I like. This is part of that era, and one of those mini-series that I kind of forgot happened. So the fact that I randomly came across it for a couple of quid, sealed and brand new, follows on from the stuff that I collect, and I haven't actually got it or even read it before, is awesome. So I'm looking forward to having a read of that, which I'll probably do this evening, to be perfectly honest. It's it's beautiful. But yeah, Ultimate X-Men is one of my all-time favourite comic book series, and I've got the complete run of the trade paperbacks of the original, so I've got volume 1 all the way to 19, and then I've got the Ultimate X-Men Fantastic Four crossover, I've got the Ultimate War and all those sorts of things that they did at the time. It's just such a great run that was done by Mark Miller, and who's this by? Oh, this is by Warren Ellis. Nice. Yeah, so Mark Miller, Brian Bendis, Robert Kirkman, who did Walking Dead. He did a bunch of the Ultimate X-Men stuff as well. It's just great stuff, and it's one of my favourite runs of X-Men comics up until Ultimatum, because that was just terrible. But anyway, that's the wonderful stuff we got from Burton today. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, all that jazz, and stay tuned, because the aim is for me to get one of these sorts of videos out once a week if I can. When they're not on there, it's because I've not found anything, because there's a lot of times that I'll go out and I'll go into places and I'll film bits and bobs. There'll be certain towns that I've been to that I've never had a video about because I've gone there and found nothing. Derby is one that I've been to, that I go to quite a lot, and it's rare that I actually have enough stuff to make a video. So yeah, Burton was pretty good today, mainly from Star Foundation, and then this absolute beauty from Bargain Buys, which if you're in the Burton area, I definitely recommend checking it out, because there's lots of graphic novels in there at the moment. There's some stuff by there's the Adler graphic novel by Paul McCaffrey, who's also from Burton, and yeah, that's in there. I've got a few copies of that, which is cool. There's some classic Ant-Man stuff. I saw that in there today. There's Alan Moore's From Hell and a few others. It's just really cheap. Definitely worth a look. Anyway, thank you. See you around.